I got the mics muted, so
Go ahead. I don't give
I
a fuck.
just want to make sure we get the notification we actually fucking go live. We got about 7 minutes before the race starts.
Just as long as you know I ain't gonna be around.
Oh, there it is. I just got the notification. So hold on, I'll give us the intro.
Mhm.
Hello and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. We are live tonight at Talladega Motor Speedway, but it don't look like night. It looks like daytime out there on the racetrack for these guys. So guess Talladega's clocks are off today.
Talladega don't have any fucking lights.
What's that, Nation?
They don't have any fucking lights.
They don't. It's a big track, too big to put lights around, I guess. So we're at the
You know
daytime
how
at.
much it would cost to put lights around that motherfucker?
Well, I guess technically then we would be at Talladega today, right?
Well,
Not
yeah.
tonight, today.
I, Goddamn mind equal blown.
I blew my own mind with it. So we have. I set the race up, so I should know how many laps we have. We have 75 laps tonight
Goddamn, that's a long ride.
on a 2.5 mile track.
2.66.
The 2.66. So
Mm-hmm.
Nation L Robot, Garrett Helmlinger says.
Why the fuck I gotta be a robot?
I don't know.
Fucking people.
What'd you do that made you a robot?
I didn't do anything.
Did you do it?
Probably.
Oh fuck! I fucked that up.
Quit fucking shit up, bro.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm going to put the link for the broadcast into
Discord,
Discord, right?
Facebook, and Twitch.
Right on, right on. Well, we got new
And I
subscribers. It
have to
looks like.
fucking find my way back to Twitch.
Oh, he's chatting in there, Nation. You're going to have to see what he's saying.
I can't see anything yet.
I got to hurry up and get this link and close this before it crashes my whole fucking stream, Nation.
Oh, look at their WFO.
Boom, there it is. Put the link in early. There's Adam Tips. What's going on, Adam?
Nothing much.
Nothing much, he says.
Who's got the first like in there?
Sounds like he's talking to Mission Control from the moon. All right, what do we got to do here?
Oh shit, I fucked it up.
I don't. What'd you fuck up?
Trying to get the chat to pop out.
All right, I had to turn my phone down, pull the stream up on it so I can see it from there. So we're good. We're not good. We're great, right,
So
Nation?
you got Adam to help you out.
Adam's adminning, but he can help if he wants to.
He can help you out.
Well, we got people tuning into the broadcast, Adam, so we got to keep them entertained for 5 minutes here, 4 minutes. I guess qualifying's over, right?
Bitch.
Yeah, qualifying is concluded.
Okay, since that is concluded, let's go ahead and since we got plenty of time to do it, let's do the starting grid. Starting on the pole tonight, P1, no surprise, fast at both restrictor plate tracks. That's going to be Garrett Helmlinger, your teammate, Adam, driving a number 77 truck.
Yes, sir.
Outside of him in second, Richard Holland in the 31. I believe both these are chase drivers as well, right? Let me
Yes.
go ahead and.
All 8 chase drivers will be in here.
All right, so we got chase drivers starting 1 and 2. That's Garrett Helmlinger and Richard Holland, 77 and 31. Starting P3 tonight, another chase driver. That's going to be Enrique. Who is it, Nation?
Oh God, his name's so goddamn long that I don't have time.
Enrique Del Toro
Del Toro,
Fagande Escobar
Escobar, some other shit.
McDaniel the second.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so we got it. That big
So,
long name in
yeah.
the 10 truck is starting third. Starting
I
fourth
don't know
tonight.
why he has to have the name that long.
So that's the top three right there. They're all in the chase, right? Fagon's in the chase as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So your top three starters are in the chase. Outside second row, fourth position is going to be Nick Gardner, making it our way tonight back here at WFO. He's going to be in the number 18 truck. Starting fifth tonight, we got this person really likes Nation. It's Steve Blankenship in the 8 truck. Tell us about that relationship there, Nation.
I think he hates me.
I don't think so. I don't think
No,
Steve.
probably not.
Look,
but
I don't think Steve is actually capable of hating anybody. Anybody,
think he
Nation.
is either.
Anybody. All right, so Steve's starting in the fifth spot. Outside of him in sixth, we'll see Thomas Cristiano driving to number 58. Starting seventh tonight, we got Colton Ikes driving a 6 truck. And then outside of him in the eighth spot, we got the number 14 of Tito's Vaca. I mean Jeff Martin. Is it Tito's or what do we?
It's Tito's.
Okay, we'll call him Tito's.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ninth tonight, you'll see David White driving the 59 truck. Outside of him in 10th, this will be fifth row outside, will be Dakota Floyd in the number 24. 11th tonight, we got Steve Seegers driving a 16. To his outside in 12th is going to be John Sanu in the 86. 13th tonight, Corey Cook making it in here. I don't think Corey was able to make the Road to Pro race last night because he had some computer issues, he told me. So Corey's starting 13th in here tonight. You got James Hudson, another chase driver, and the 53 truck is going to be to his outside in 14th. And you'll see Tim Hamlet back in 15th. Next to him is going to be Adam McKinney. Then we got Red the Barber, Tyler Lambert, Richard Springer in the 21. And Adam and Jared are not in the race tonight, but there's a surprise late entry there. That's Greg Rourke, driver of the number 48. That makes you want to stick around, don't it, Nation?
Well, I want to, but I can't.
Now Nation's thinking about sticking around.
Oh, Greg Ruark. I like him.
Ruark is in here, Nation.
Rourke in the house.
He's in there. Going to run the plate track. So not a huge field for the chase race number 1 at Talladega, but then again, we don't have any money on the line tonight, do we?
I don't have a dime, dude.
No.
Fuck.
We're some broke bitches.
We are pretty sad.
I'll tell you what, man. Garrett Helmlinger is pulled in the voters tonight. I'm watching the 77 pop up all over the place, and he doesn't have any competition from the 3 because, much as I hate to tell the 3 voters, the 3's not here tonight. Hal Amy is not here.
Yeah, I don't even know how he's feeling.
All right, so let's get our camera switched here to the right truck. That's the leader.
You know what the fuck you're doing?
No, I don't.
Nah, I don't fucking either.
I just get in here and half-ass pretend this stuff, Nation.
Hey, that's the way to do it, man.
Somebody's got to fucking do it, right?
Well, you wouldn't want me to do it.
Well, they're lined up 2 by 2. How far back, though, Nation?
All the way to the gate.
All the way to the gate and then some. So we got some viewers on Twitch tonight. I want to welcome them in the stream. We got some viewers on YouTube already. Numbers are picking up, looking good. So, going to have a good broadcast.
But you know what, Vern? People that are broadcasting stuff like this should not talk like this.
No, they shouldn't. I mean, who
They really should.
who in their right mind could broadcast for such a church-going group of guys like we do and drop the F-bomb? I mean, who could do that?
Well, who would do that?
Well, I'll tell you exactly who would do it.
Do that.
Top left-hand corner of the stream in black and white ought to spell it.
Well, that says Village Idiots.
Exactly. And
Swear a lot.
it has our names, which says that we are Village Idiots, so if a swear word comes out, then You could possibly
Right.
contribute it to being a village idiot, right?
I'm not gonna be the swear word guy.
Well, I wouldn't want to paint you as that guy, Nation.
Unless it comes to Vern, then I'm gonna say fuck you.
Well, you see how that works. 3 cautions or less, and the winner gets $10 from Jared Cox. Why not, Jared says. Good job there, Jared.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tell them, Adam.
Is it,
Tell them about the
is it
$10
still-
if they don't know.
is it still too late for me getting this race?
Yeah, I believe right now is too late to enter as a driver.
Bitch.
$10. Breaking news, just so y'all know.
I actually have
Diana
to-
Amy. There's the Ager. The Ager is in the stream, Nation.
Oh, hello, Diana.
The Ager. I'll tell you what, when you egged your sister, that was funny as hell. I'm not going to lie. And then when you got Junior, that was just as good.
Ain't gonna lie.
She's smashing eggs, but in Florida, we can't do that because we're barely able to find an egg in the grocery store.
How many goddamn chicken farms are there in Florida?
There's a fucking shit ton of them.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
All right, you compare the fucking
There's some out. There's some
chicken
not
farms
far
in
from where I'm
Indiana
at.
and the chicken farms in Florida. I'm telling you, there's more in India.
And I live in the woods where every motherfucker has chickens but me.
What the fuck is that about?
Nasty fucking little bastards. I don't want them chickens. I'll buy my eggs at the grocery store. I'll get chickens, though, if they can't get no fucking eggs in the grocery store. I'll just get the chickens.
Dude, if most people actually got chickens and eggs from where they come from, they would never eat them.
You can vote for me, Diana. All right. I think we're getting ready for a green flag here. And there goes the pace car. Pace car's in.
So what are we
Wait
doing
for it.
here?
We're waiting for it. Waiting for it. Waiting some more for it. And we're going to continue to wait for this
We're just
infamous.
fucking waiting.
Where's it at? We haven't got it yet, Nation. We're waiting.
I know this is gonna be a train wreck.
We're waiting. Still waiting.
Waiting, still wait.
Green flag. There they go. Green flag and race it at Talladega. Chase race number 1 for WFO Racing League.
Car was parked when they took off.
And the goddamn pace car was parked. That guy was out eating ice cream, wasn't he, Nation?
Fuck yeah, man! He was at the concession stand.
All right, so this is the time right here where you start forming relationships out on that racetrack. You got to have a drafting partner.
I don't know, man. Well, what do you think?
You got to have a drafting partner. So right now is where you're forming a friendship. You know, you're playing nice with Steve Blankenship or Nick Gardner, one of them guys. Enrique, you're playing friends with them there. But you see the 31 and the 10 are hooked up together on that top side, and they are teammates. Those guys.
I'd hate to be in this race.
What'd we find out about them, Nation? They literally live like 8 minutes from each other or 5 minutes from each other in real life. So
Yes, I do.
if one of them dumps the other one, they can just go knock the shit out of them. Is that how that
They're
works?
just gonna go to their house tomorrow morning and beat
Man,
the
you
shit
wrecked
out
me in
of
the
them.
chase race. You come outside, you son of a bitch.
But look at that top line.
Oh, man, the bottom line. Holy crap, we got cars all the way down to the wall there dropping to the back. Garrett Helmlinger's
See
one of
how
them.
That top line's going up.
Nick Gardner dropped down there. He's going to jump back in line, but the 77 is still down on that apron. Merging back up in the corner, man. Garrett Helmlinger has got the voters coming in tonight, Nation. You ought to check out that chat. We're going to reset our timing screen now that this thing is going. And that's going to give me the proper rundown, I'm hoping. And it did.
But dude,
Look
did
at
you drop down on that bottom line like that?
Man, look at that chrome number 8 sitting there and fighting for the 3rd spot right now. Steve Blankenship working
I'm
the
not gonna
bottom.
Say a goddamn thing about him.
We got teammates, Nation, side by side. Enrique is side by side with Richard Holland. So the team orders are out the window now, or maybe they're maybe this is a team orders. You block one lane, I'll block the other. One of us is bound to win, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you got to be able to pull that off for 75 laps. Junior told us, F you.
What does F stand for, Junior? I don't understand. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. The 4-letter
Dude,
word.
That is rude. You should never say
Very rude. We tried to tell everyone this is a good Christian group of guys here.
Yeah, we don't fuck around. I mean,
Yeah, we don't fuck around like that, do we, Nation? So there will be no cuss words here tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, so.
And we fucking promise, don't we, Nation?
It's right.
So there you get it. Me and Nation promise there ain't going to be a damn fucking cuss word in here.
We're going out for this.
Probably. We'll probably go in something faster than a fucking handbasket. Probably straight in the elevator, Nation. All the way to the bottom floor.
Well, think about it this way. You could drive the truck and we'd get there quicker.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Nation. Will they keep us down there is the problem.
Oh, no, they're going to kick our ass out.
They'll probably evict us, too, and next thing you know, we'll be back on fucking Earth again.
That's going to suck.
All right, so these guys are 3 wide. They're 2 wide. They're just in, I don't know what they're doing. It's Talladega.
A blinker.
It's Talladega, so it's a little hard to figure out. I know that we're getting 2 distinct groups, and one truck in the middle there, Steve Seegers, that he better latch on to a group or you can't.
Yeah, but dude,
I know you can't draft by yourself. No, we haven't had a caution yet, Nation, but we're only 5 laps in, and you see this.
Still is Talladega, dude.
Well, I'm watching this front group, Nation, and they're getting ready to go 3 wide here. And once they go 3 wide, all bets are off. Richard Springer in the wall.
75 a lap.
So Richard Springer put the 21 in the wall. That was probably from running that high line. When you're following someone around here, it's real hard to see where that wall's at, and sometimes you'll be the unlucky bastard that tags it.
Hey, guess who tagged it?
Guess who did what?
Tagged it.
Springer tagged it.
Yes, he did.
I know, I seen him. All right, look at that. Steve Blankenship, Nation's best friend, just powered to the front in the 8 truck, that chrome truck to the front.
I never heard of him.
Blankenship, also a driver in the chase over here at WFO, and I believe that he might be in the chase in the K&N car and the truck. Can you confirm that, Adam?
I don't know if he is or not.
I think Adam done turned us off. He's like, I can't listen to these shitheads tonight. Oh, we got
Would you blame him?
got the 58 truck of Cristiano shuffled out on that top side.
You're right back, bro.
All right, we'll be right here, Nation. So can we confirm that Steve Blankenship's in the chase for the K&N and the truck?
I can confirm for the truck he is, but I have resources, so let me go look for the...
I'll pull it up on the website. Which is going to suck for the stream for just a second, but we'll get it right back up just like that. And we'll go to the website.
He is, Vern. I can't confirm that.
I thought that he was. So he's top 5 finish last night, is that right? Maybe not. Top 10 last night. Gotcha. But Blankenship showing 3rd in points in that K&N series, so he had a good night last night. And we'll get back to the chat right here. So Blankenship, he's got to be careful, though. He get himself caught in the middle as you see the 14 truck going to the high side right here. But we'll see if they stick with, looks like the 24 is going to stay with the 8, but they are going to shuffle back and lose some positions there. You see Greg Rourke in the 48 coming into the picture up the middle. Now those guys are going to get a little bit more organized. I don't know, maybe the 14 overheated a bit there and had to go back or what.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 14 definitely overheated, pulled out, and then it just became a fill in the gap type situation. But then you lose all your
Colton Ikes in that 6 truck making a pretty bold move, jumping out there in front of the train on the outside. And these guys are getting going again. 6 truck going to try to run both lanes here. That's Colton Ikes driving the 6 truck. He is going to put it to the front, but keep an eye on that outside line. They look like they're formed up real well, and you can see the run that Steve Blankenship's getting. Blankenship getting help right there from the 24 of Dakota Floyd. You see Greg Rourke in the 48. Down on the bottom, you got Colton Ikes in the 6. The 31 there, Richard Holland. His teammate, Enrique Del Toro Fagande Escobar McDaniel Jr., the 2nd, 3rd, or whatever. We can't say that long name no more. It's just got to be Enrique. Yeah, someone's coming in here and booing Colton. Or, no, they wooed him. They didn't boo him. I'm going to take that as a vote for driver of the day as well there. Oh, there's contact. 61 is turned around, and they're wrecking behind him. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So Corey Cook and the 61 got turned. That's all right, because we got an instant replay when we burn it down with fire. We got to get the fire going right here. Take a look at it one more time to see what happened. No, we don't want it from that camera. That's too wide. It looked like maybe he was in the middle. It looked like he just come down across the nose of the 59 and gets turned.
Yeah, he definitely did come down, the guy right there. So, it's unfortunate, but I don't know if he felt pressure from the outside, moved down a little bit. But that he just initiated contact there, which is what brought the first.
Yeah, you guys probably got an EOL or something to hand them. But you see Steegers or Steve Steegers there in the 16 truck smoking and broken. That's how we do it at WFO, man. You just got to send it and bend it until it's broken and smoking. And unfortunately, 11 laps in, I don't think that's what Steegers. I don't think that was his idea. They'll get it fixed up. They got a fast repair. We're going to get fast forward back to live TV here.
Yeah.
Let those guys get their fast repair sorted out.
For the caution on lap 10 is the 61 come down just a little bit, initiating contact. 61 will receive the EOL building. Can I get black flag clear for passing under yellow? Thank you. Yes, sir.
That was definitely going to work, Charlie.
Steve Blankenship, driver of that number 8 truck. This is Vern in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I was doing good there, I believe. But
Hey, you look like you got a pretty fast truck out there tonight.
yeah, man.
You got enough drafting help to help you go for the win, or what?
I believe I do. They just ain't got up here yet. We'll get hooked up here in a little bit with my teammates.
Well, being a driver in the chase, and I was talking about this in the broadcast, but you're not only in the chase in the truck, but also the K&N car. So you're actually competing for 2 championships.
Yeah, man.
Put-
Time to go for it.
Any more pressure on you in one series or the other, or is it just pressure on both of them, Steve?
There's pressure on both of them, man.
Nation swears that you don't like him, by the way. That's why I had to get you in here first for the interview. So
I hear you.
he's like, now Steve Blankenship don't like me, and I told him he's wrong.
That's right. He's the only one that's ever said that. That ain't like me.
Oh, shit. You got
He's
that
back.
shit.
I got him in here, Nation. You want to talk to him?
Nope.
Why not?
He don't
Because he
like me.
hates me.
'Cause he
Oh,
don't like me.
Colt Nikes
Well,
just
fuck you,
blinked on me.
Steve.
You
How
play
you doing,
nice,
Steve?
Nation.
Doing good, buddy. So far.
He is doing
So
pretty good.
far.
He's been up there battling for the lead the whole race. Well, the whole 11 laps of the race, but
Well,
Yeah.
that motherfucker don't like me, and here I didn't. I sent him Valentine's cards. I
Why?
sent him Christmas cards.
My question's why has he got to be a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Well, see,
Why'd he have to go there already?
I know already. We're 12 laps
figured
in and
I'd
he's
go
doing
there
it.
before you did.
Oh my God. Only Nation. Steve, man, we wish you the best of luck. You know that.
Oh, Steve's awesome.
Appreciate it,
He
guys.
knows I love
Appreciate
him.
everything you all do.
Go pull off the win tonight, man. Lock yourself in.
I'm gonna try to.
Well, good luck to you, Steve. We'll get you back down there with your teammates.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all for everything.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
I'll
See,
get.
buddy. You need to talk him into liking me there, Vern.
Well, he
God
likes
damn
you
it.
secretly. He might
Yeah.
tell the broadcast he don't, but we know he does.
All right.
All right, that was Steve Blankenship, driver of that Chrome number 8 truck, Nation's best friend.
Why do you get me in that kind of trouble?
I didn't get you in that. You did that to yourself.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, it was from a fucking thing I said between me and Al.
You absolutely did it to
And
yourself.
I said it was that Steve Blankenship I didn't like. It wasn't him, it was somebody else.
It was you that started it, though. You're like, it's that
Yeah,
Steve
I did
Blankenship
say
I
it.
don't like. And Steve didn't do never.
Yes,
That's
I did say that.
Nation. He is literally one of the
I
nicest
told
people.
Steve
Not
I
just
said
in,
that.
not just that I've met at WFO, but one of the nicest people, in fact, that I've ever met on iRacing, or in
Yeah,
my
but
20+ years of sim racing.
I even told him I said it. I said, dude, I said something bad about you, and I'm sorry. I was talking about somebody else. I thought it was him.
Well, I'll tell you, there's another friend of yours up there in the 3rd spot right now, Ruark.
Greg Ruart.
Yes, sir. The 48 truck, Valvoline truck tonight. So, little motor oil company on that truck.
Oh, Greg's been kind of shy lately, hasn't he?
He has been a little shy. Maybe Nick's caution will get him up here and see why.
Vern, I got some breaking news for you.
What?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Everybody in here sounds like robots or aliens except for you. You sound normal, so.
Well, why is the rest of them sounding like robots? That's just bullshit.
I want to sound like a robot.
All right, Diana. When I'll have to get on YouTube to put the wrench by your name, but I can do it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I can do it, so I'll fire up YouTube in a minute. The first thing I want to do is figure out why the hell you guys sound like robots, but I don't. So,
I want to sound like a robot, though.
what do we do to fix that? All right, let's see if that's any better. Actually, they probably can't hear you at all now.
I like that even better.
Well, I don't like it.
Fuck, I do.
So let's try it one more time here and find a different. It should be default. Well, let's try going to default one more time here. Click apply and OK. And they'll tell us if you're better or you still sound like a robot or whatever.
I don't know. I can't hear us. I got all the sound turned off.
And we are now 2 by 2. How far back, Nation?
All the way to the gate.
All right, he said it sounds good, but you're quieter.
Well, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
I mean, wouldn't you imagine that would be the best?
Oh, I know how to fix it, but I ain't got my volume controls open, so talk louder, Nation.
Fuck this.
It'll be all right, man. It'll be all right, Nation. Coop finally messaged me back.
Well, where the fuck is he at? And I gotta go get a fucking light. I'll be right back.
10-4.
I think it sounds better now. Nation sounds like he's on crack, but
I heard that.
We're all good now.
I heard that one. Yeah, it said Nation sounds like he's on crack. All right, so 2x2 getting ready for a restart. Lap 14 of 75 here. We have went through one caution flag. We're getting to the end of that now. We're going to wait for the pace car to go in. Colton Ikes will be the lead truck, so he's going to control this restart. That's going to be that number 6 truck on the bottom. Now he sounds like a robot again, someone said. Fuck it. This is the last night we're streaming with the old Alienware. We're going to Big Mac 2.0. And here we go, green flag racing, buddy. Green flag. We're back there. Ike's disappeared on me. I can't stay locked onto his truck. He's got Ethiopian internet, I swear to you.
Son of a bitch.
Not even joking, Nation. You see Ruark right there in the 48. He's got his teammate, the number 8 of Steve Blankenship, behind him. Now we got Jeff Tito's Vaca Martin working the high side. He's going to have the 31, Richard Holland. And Richard Holland is going to have the 10 of Enrique. I'm telling you, I think they're running the whole damn pyramid scheme up there, Nation.
Yeah, but is it really, bottom versus top? Because this is a long-ass fucking
It is, man. 2x2, bottom versus the top. 2x2. You just said it all, Nation. But not no more. We got a new leader there.
I feel so good now.
31 is about to push the bumper and the tailgate both off that 14 truck. And both of them are going to clear the 6 and dive to the bottom. And once again, Enrique in the 10 truck gets hung out to dry by his own teammate.
I'd stay at the top, wouldn't you?
The top line seems to be working real good if they can get 4 or 5 trucks in there.
Yeah, I mean,
but
if you have people pushing you, wouldn't you stay at the top?
I don't know. I think the
That's
bottom's
a
still more
big,
dominant.
long track, Adam. I mean, that is a big, long track.
Oh, look at that. The outside line did come together, and now the 10 truck is getting side by side with the 14. He's got John Sanu in the 86, which is another teammate of theirs, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I think Sanu's on a different team, but who knows? And there it is.
We're too goddamn stupid.
Enrique to the lead, Nation, but not for long. That 31 is using the bumper up on that 14. He's been doing it for several laps now.
You don't even need the goddamn bumper on this track.
You don't need nothing, no fenders or nothing, do you, Nation? Just knock them the hell off.
No, you just fucking stay behind them and then pass them when you want to.
Just knock them off there. Who gives a shit? You gotta knock those You gotta knock that shit right off. Fuck it.
Just fuck it. Just get them out of the way.
They are side by side, racing to the start-finish line. Who's gonna lead the lap? Martin's got it now. Jeff Martin's gonna lead lap 17 there.
Good shit.
It's good racing, man. They're 2x2. They're keeping it clean. We've had one caution in 18 laps. But don't think that it can't happen in a hurry here and wad up a whole shitload of trucks.
Oh, yeah, you can.
It can. It can. You can turn it right into a parking lot. It is Talladega.
Hey, right there's that Bradley Cooper guy.
There's Coop. Coop, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, friend. How you?
Not too bad, feller. Not too bad. Good run for you last night in the Road to Pro. Bradley Cooper tagging the win there.
You too, man. That was that was a workout, though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Man, it was, and you're right. The backstretch was pretty hectic to hang on to. But when you're bad fast, though, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, you just put her down in the corner and keep going.
That's right. Send her down in the corner, hold the hammer down, and keep on rolling with it.
If it won't go straight on the backstretch, it likes to turn.
Well, I can tell you 2 guys right now, at least 2 that got the hammer down. That's the 14 and the 10, Rick Fagone and Tito's Vaca there.
Pulling away from the field there.
Well, you see the 14 finally got cleared from that outside line, and he's going to go down in front of the 10, but I think the 10's going to give him a hell of a shove right here.
Damn, dude, I'd hate to be in that.
Oh, they're going to hang him out to dry, so the 14's going to shoot to the top. Now the 10's got his teammate there in the 31. Meanwhile, the 24 is going to wreck the 31 and the 86 and the 14.
Oh, God damn.
And the 16 again, damn it. Steve Seegers does not have the luck going his way tonight. And we had a wreck.
Who's in that 24 car?
That is going to be Dakota Floyd, driver of the 24. But we are going to burn it down with what, Nation?
Charcoal.
Fire! Not charcoal, it's fire, damn it.
For that.
Next season.
Next season, we're going to make something different.
Next season. There it is right there. Contact, sent the 31 up.
Oh, God, it was on then.
It was on. We're going to look at it from the 31's point of view.
God, why would you do that?
But it looked like it wrapped that 16 up, and we know that he done been smoking and broken once, so you can't wad that shit up again.
Just about done.
Oh, man, and he almost made it through and got clipped. It looked like it was on the side and the back of the truck, so maybe it didn't hurt the motor.
How the fuck did that 21 get through there?
He's going awful slow to do it.
Yeah, but he did it, man.
He
went
did
right
it.
through it.
Yep, he did it. We're actually on the 21 too, so maybe we'll take it back one more time. Actually, we were on the 31.
Who's in the 21?
That is Richard Springer.
God damn, he walked right through there.
So we're going to watch it from Springer as you see the contact once more, and the wreck is on. Man, he got that thing woed down. He missed two of them, not one. He missed two.
Everything. That is fucked up.
Man, that's the Busch Beer move of the race right there, Nation.
Fuck yeah, it is, man. If the driver of the day.
Wait a
that
minute.
guy.
Wait, that's the Country Time Lemonade move of the race.
Oh, nobody's ever heard of that.
Nobody's ever heard of it. Coop, do you believe that shit? No one's ever heard of the Country Time Lemonade move of the race?
Nah, nobody.
I think we
ever
need
heard
an
of
overlay
that.
for it. Get the publicity out there for it.
I think Nation's
God
lying.
damn it.
I think he's lying when he said no one's heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Coop's trying to put me to work.
All right, I'm going to ask the people in the broadcast if they've heard of Country Time Lemonade.
I don't know.
I'll bet they have. I'll bet they've heard of Country Time. Most of them probably drink it like I do. Look like Fagone kicked their ass off pit road, Coop.
It's the Mississippi version of Kool-Aid.
Yes, Mississippi version of Kool-Aid. Oh, man, almost contact right there between the 58 and the 24. Never heard of it, the Bagel Boy said. But he's heard of bagels, obviously. Ain't heard of Country Time Lemonade, but he's heard of bagels. Nation, you got to fix these kids.
If you watch
I
NASCAR
can't
anywhere
do anything
between,
with them.
what was it, 88 and 94?
Oh, Country Time was all over it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Country Time was all over it back then. I'm still a Country Time drinker. Nation knows that.
Yeah, I know.
He drinks beer, I drink Country Time lemonade. That's just how it goes. So apparently I'm now...
How many laps do they do around this fucking track?
They're doing 75, and you'll be happy to know that we are almost a third of the way through this thing, Nation.
Yeah,
you
but
asking
it's
how many laps they
goddamn
pace?
2.66. Yeah. How
that's a
long
lot.
did they take?
About 4 laps, I think they pace. It just...
That is a long way around.
You do not want a lot of cautions here because it takes so damn long to pace.
It
Literally.
takes 2 minutes and 10 seconds to pace around this track.
Coop knows exactly how long it is. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, he says.
You see, he's already smarter than we
If
are.
you know that time to pace around here, that just shows you pace around this track way too fucking much, Coop.
Done it a time or two.
Way too much.
See, that's why we have Coop. 'Cause he's
I
smarter.
don't time it because if I realized that and it was going to be almost 5 minutes to pace 2 laps, I'd probably fucking park it every time and just be done for the night.
Well, when the whole pace lap is done with the whole caution, you've wasted about 7 minutes of your life just driving at 55,
7 minutes.
playing iPacing.
What happened? 7 minutes of my fucking life are going over Talladega on iRacing.
That was fucking funny. He said pacing. That is funny.
Well, it is. He's not lying. It is at that point. We've all been there, and we were fortunate last night in Road to Pro races that mine only had one caution. Coop, I think yours only had two, right?
Yeah, we had 2 cautions. One about lap 40 and the other one about lap 65. So,
All right. Tito's Vodka got it right. Jeff Martin said put the Tito's Vodka in the Country Time Lemonade.
hell yeah,
And you know what you have then, right, Nation?
the screwdriver
Yeah.
A fucking drunk.
and truck.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
You put
Alright,
the
I know a little bit.
So if you put the Tito's Vodka in the lemonade, what do you make?
Well, not a screwdriver. No, that would be orange.
Nation.
What?
You make a drunk.
Is there a name for a lemon vodka drink?
There is that.
I don't know, Nation. Is there a name for the lemon and the vodka drink?
Not that I know of. No.
Yeah, it's called lemonade and vodka.
Sounds like a
Okay.
restraining order.
It does sound like one, don't it? That comes after you drink the lemonade and the vodka, Coop.
That's what we should call it, a restraining order.
You get that after you drink too many of the lemonade and vodkas.
I'm thinking Coop already has experience with it.
Is that right, Coop?
I don't have any restraining orders, but I am banned from a couple bars.
Hey, you know what? That's a badge you wear.
A fucking badge you wear proudly.
Fuck yeah, man. Oh no, I'm not banned. I'm proud.
Yeah, if you're gonna hear it, you'll hear it on the WFO broadcast. That's for sure.
I don't even know why that is.
He said it'll make a good fucking night, Nation.
Did you just try to edit your channel?
I almost
Just
edited
shut the
what it
fuck
said.
up.
And I almost edited it,
Nope,
and I'm
I
like,
showed
no, it's fuck it. I said, you make a good fucking night. I know I make a good fucking night. That's why my wife married
show
me.
everything, dude, man.
Right?
And you know why my wife married me?
Why?
I'll tell you.
Why?
I have no fucking idea.
I have no fucking idea.
Here's Steve, and I'm going to tell you.
All right, so I don't know if the 10's playing strategy or not, but he went back down pit road.
Maybe he doesn't like being up there without somebody he knows behind him.
I don't know, maybe strategy or penalty, one or the other. I think he just might want to load up on fuel, man. I don't know how far these things can go, but I doubt they can go 51 laps.
It's Talladega, bro.
You got Richard Holland back there with him now, so
So he's got his teammate. And meanwhile, up front, we got the 59 of David White leading. Colton Ikes in the 6 on the outside. Ruark still in third, Nation.
God.
Every time I look, Ruark's in third.
I
you got
mean,
that raging Caucasian up there again?
Well, we got one of them up there.
I'm a big believer in Ruark, but I'm not a big believer in Talladega.
He's a big believer in Ruark, but not Talladega.
Dude, it's a long-ass track. Anything can happen.
Oh, you got to look at that YouTube chat, Nation.
The lights are out on the pace car, though.
We're getting ready to go back racing finally, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
How many minutes we got before we go green?
I'd say about 40 seconds.
Because we're coming out of turn 4. It'll be longer than that because they got to pace almost all the way down the straightaway before they go green.
Well, the lights are off.
He said something about you getting a $3 BJ.
$3? Fuck you.
All right, so pace car is in. We're getting ready.
Here you go.
Restart's coming 1/3 of the way through the race, and we got the 6 truck blinking again. Ethiopian Internet Nation.
God damn it.
They're waiting. They're waiting. Waiting. Green flag and racing in Talladega once more.
Right?
We are 1/3 of the way through our 75-lap race tonight. Why these guys are going through the gears, getting up to speed and getting it sorted out. I don't know, Coop Nation, what do you guys think on winners tonight? You got any picks or?
Anybody can win here, man.
No.
Anybody can win it, he said.
Oh, car down on the bottom of the track there.
I'm with Coop. Anybody can win.
Look like the 53 of James Hudson got down on the apron.
Well, I can tell you the 59 has definitely got good help in the 48 truck right there of Greg Ruart. You see Colton Ikes on the top. He's got the 8 of Steve Blankenship that said, F it, I'm going to the outside here. I don't think I want no part of it. But then,
I don't understand what F it means.
Fuck it, man. The 58 of Thomas Cristiano didn't stay with the 8. He, in fact, went down, and now he's in the middle 3 wide. So Cristiano, not one, but he's going to take 2. And he's going to make the pass work and move up to the high side now. But Steve Blankenship abandoned the top line, went back down to the bottom. So the bottom line has got the help. The top line is trying to form.
Yeah, see what it's doing? Yeah.
Oh, man. 14 moving down on that side draft and almost contact with the 21. But the 21 has a rabbit's foot tonight, so there was no contact. He missed damage again, Nation.
I have faith in that top line.
Nation is picking a line, not a driver.
Yeah, I am. No, hell no, not a driver.
You hear that, Coop?
I think the bottom row. That's gonna be who leads it.
All right, so the bottom row for Coop, top row for Nation. I ain't got nowhere left to pick. Thanks a lot, fuckers.
Well, you could say it'll be 3 wide at the line.
It'll probably be 4 wide, to be honest with you, Coop. But I'll go with 3 wide. We'll take 3 wide at the line.
Look at that top line. It ain't fucking around.
Neither is the bottom one. As you see Springer leading that line right now, getting a push from the 59 of David White. Don't push in the corner.
That top line is pretty good.
What happens when you push in the corner, Coop?
Shit goes bad.
You end up going backwards.
You might end up with a truck on top of your roof. Oh, look at the 8 truck shoving the 14 to the lead. That was a hell of a push right there.
Now, if they start fucking around, no, it's not going to work.
I'll tell you what, that outside line is fast because it just keeps recycling leaders. You see the 21 going back to the outside now.
I saw something about following up there.
Fucking around.
He about got wadded up, didn't he? Oh, and he almost got wadded up again. I don't think Cristiano wants to play that game this early. You can see him back off and drop to the back again.
Oh, goddamn. Walker went way up.
Well, there's still a long way to go, and, you know, it takes a while to pace around here, so there's some of them guys that don't want to pace anymore tonight.
There's a lot of turbulence with this new build that they've put out, too, and the new tire models and all that. And I feel like these trucks are a lot looser, a lot lighter in the back end than they used to be. So some guys don't have the full faith in themselves to push it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I like it. I think it drives good. I ran it at Talladega. We got some blinkers out there, too. But I didn't run it at Talladega. I ran it Road to Pro at Daytona, and I ended up third there after leading a bunch of laps. But I like the draft package on the truck. But the difference then, Coop, was open setups versus fixed here.
Right.
So we could change, you know, how high the truck was or how it reacted in air a little bit differently, kind of manipulate it. Oh, that's Steve Seegers on the outside going a lap down there in the 16. I guess that damage probably did hurt him.
Well, he's at least he's staying up, you know, up high.
Oh, he's a good driver. I mean, he knows what to do there when the field's catching him. Maybe he'll get some drafting help, and
Catch up.
maybe he'll get drafting help, and his truck will be all right in a draft there. So Jeff Martin leading. Greg Ruark in the 48 trying to make a run on the outside line. He's got a little help with the 59, it looks like.
Hell yeah, they're pushing like a mother.
Oh, look at Blankenship. Cena opening on the bottom and took it.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
That is a bold move, but he pulls it off. Blankenship going to lead the lap. Maybe Rourke led it. Now we're 3 wide.
Oh, God.
They're getting brave. 14's pushing in the corner.
Yes, they are. 14's bumping in the corner, trying to get them ahead. I'll tell you what, man, those two are doing a good job in the middle, Coop, because they're surging ahead.
They're making it work. Oh, here comes Rourke again, though.
Blankenship's going to abandon him and go to the bottom, right in front of the 13. That's Adam McKinney driving the 13, working the bottom of the track. Blankenship don't know what lane he wants to work.
Oh, they're going to wreck.
They're wadded up, and they're wrecking. There they go. Greg Rourke, 21, Richard Springer, 6 of Colton Ikes. You see Thomas Cristiano taking the grass to avoid it.
You knew it was going to happen the way they were pushing through the corner.
I don't understand at lap 30 of 75 why you would do that, but that's just me.
I have to say, Blankenship was kind of like picking
Burn it
which
down.
Line. He wanted the fastest line to push him the whole time, and I think you just need to be up front and stay in a row.
You got to be patient. You're exactly right there. I mean, that's where you got to be patient. And you see who paid the price, the 48 of Greg Ruark. Good truck tonight, running up front all night long. He's gonna get damage out of that pretty considerable.
If you notice, the 13 did come up a little bit. I don't know if he got kind of pulled up with the 8.
Well, when you move around quickly, the air changes so much, especially when you're 3 wide there, that it upsets the cars so much, the truck so much, that that's what happens. So that is our caution flag. Number 3, Nation. Number 3.
Well, Rourke was able to get a new truck, so.
So Rourke got his fast repair used, but now we will be halfway before we go green again. We'll hit the halfway mark.
The whole incident on lap 31 is going to be netcode 1413 up to netcode 1448.
Well, we heard the call.
Mm-hmm.
Netcode was the culprit.
It did look like the 13 was almost like they touched before they touched. Like he moved up actually from netcode.
Right. Oh, you think the netcode might have moved the 8 up the track initially?
I don't know. I just think the 13 went up the track from netcode and hit the 14. I don't know that they ever actually touched.
I gotcha.
But yeah, 48 definitely got the bad end of the whole thing.
Yeah, Greg Rourke in the 48, definitely the loser in that one.
Looking back here at Corey Cook, he had a good stop. 2 tires, I believe. Like he just gained about 6 spots on that stop.
You see Corey coming off pit road now. I believe that Ruark's actually going to be the leader. But not now. He's headed to pit road now, obviously. Or they're dropping him to the back. He probably pitted the closed pit there being wrecked up.
Yeah.
Which will usually give you a penalty. So, in fact, I'm right. Steve Blankenship in the 8 truck will be the leader on the restart here.
I didn't see you at all, man. I just looked up.
Since there's no penalties being handed out, nobody will get an end of the longest line trip. And everything will be good, Coop.
So
Nation.
I've been recruiting, trying to get people to join this iRacing stuff.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
I got a guy that's looking into it now. He's been playing Gran Turismo, and I mentioned how we raced the Road to Pro last night and the realism of it, and sent him some videos, and I think he's going to be hooked.
He's going to be hooked, huh?
Yup.
Yeah, Nation. Nation, what'd you bring to the stream tonight? You said you were bringing someone. I think that fucker passed out. What do you think, Coop?
Must have drank him some vodka and country time.
He probably mixed a
What?
little vodka and country time. Passed out on us.
I heard him. What are you doing, Nation? You coloring again?
Oh, I had to go pet the dog.
You had to go what?
Pet the goddamn dog.
You don't even like the dog.
Can I
I
pet that dog?
fucking hate the dog.
Then if you hate the dog, why in fact would you go pet the dog?
Because in fact, the little bitch will sit there and cry. I ain't even bullshit.
You're an enabler. That dog's staying there because you pet it from time to time, and that's what it's always hoping for.
Coop, did you hear
Maybe you
that?
pet me today.
Did you hear that bullshit, Coop?
Yeah, he don't hate that dog.
That dog's his buddy.
Of course I don't hate that dog.
Apparently you don't hate the dog. You just say you
No, I
hate the
don't
dog.
hate that dog. He's just a pain in the
My dog does the same shit. Especially if there's food left in the kitchen. He'll cry like a
fuck
motherfucker.
Yeah. Then that
Bag and
dog's
bag.
like, it must be Christmas for him.
Christmas or the end of the fucking world, one or the other.
Gotta feed the goddamn thing.
All right, so here we go. We ain't going nowhere, are we? We're pacing. What, 70 miles an hour, Coop?
Yep. It's a
Se-
long fucking time.
70 miles an
That is
hour
a
around the
long
2.5
ride.
mile track, so 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Did you notice all the walls have been redone?
Yes.
The NASCAR Cup Series has no longer got the Monster logo next to it.
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, because they don't have that sponsorship anymore. They've gotten rid of it.
So they done that in real life too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Monster doesn't
Dude
have
knows
the
all
right
this
to-
shit.
I think NASCAR is going to be sponsored by 3 different people over the course of the year next year.
Yeah, so they're just calling it the NASCAR Cup Series, right?
Right.
Because they don't have one title sponsor that takes naming rights.
Right.
I miss the Winston Cup days.
No doubt. I went back and watched the 2000 Dale Jr. race at Texas, and they're putting all kinds of nostalgic races up on YouTube right now. NASCAR is.
I miss the Winston
Did you
Cup.
watch the 2002 Dale Earnhardt Jr. wreck?
Where at? Daytona?
I believe it was.
Man.
Dude, he hit that wall like a boss. I mean, he hit it hard.
But Nation, did
His
you
dad-
watch? Did you
His
watch
dad
last
hit that
night?
fucking same wall, and he just kissed it. That's all he did.
Did you watch last night the Road to Pro race that Vern was in?
I did not watch your race, Vern.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I'm a dick, so whatever.
Nobody watched it.
Who the fuck would watch that shit?
Garrett Robinson, only one that watched it. Anybody watch yours, Coop?
My wife couldn't even watch it, so no.
My wife didn't
He
either.
couldn't even get his wife. You seen that video I sent you, right?
My wife told me that she isn't gonna watch me play no fucking games.
Well,
But you seen the one.
that means.
Yes,
like,
I seen the one
prize
that-
money when you
yeah.
get pro.
The video I sent you, Vern.
You mean the digital scrapbook tutorial?
Yeah,
You talking about that one, Nation?
that's my holy hell I live in.
Digital scrapbook tutorial.
She actually did a tutorial. And I
So-
was like, oh god.
I seen it, Nation. It was a whole tutorial.
It was.
But what happened to what happened to me being the voiceover at the beginning?
You need to be the voice.
I could do it for her. I'd be like, yes, this is Jan's digital scrapbook tutorials. Right?
And she kept telling me, "Don't make fun of me." I'm like, "I'm not making fun of you."
Well, why would you make fun of
But
her? I
I
mean,
am making fun of her.
she obviously knows what she's doing, though. I watched enough of the video
Yes,
to
she
see
does.
that I mean, she's dragging shit over here quickly and building a scrapbook digitally, and not that I'm interested in any of that shit, but she
Oh,
looked,
hell no.
if I was, she appeared to know what she was doing.
Yeah, she does. But
So,
I told her, I said, what we do is racing, and it's more interesting. And what you're doing, not so much.
right. It's kind of like watching paint dry.
I just
It
want to give a
is.
shout out
It's
to
very
Garrett Helmlinger's truck. That's a pretty wicked paint job.
Yes,
Good band, too.
we were able to see that a few times tonight, and I've been doing a terrible job going through the field. But let's take a look at the 77
we're
truck
alright.
right now, and there he is. That is a cool paint job.
Look at Tim. Tim
Nate, yeah, Tim Hamlet's got a pretty. Tim Hamlet's got a pretty fucking wicked paint there too. That's the 49 at the bottom. So it looks like they redone their paint schemes for the chase.
I had to do that in like 25 minutes.
I believe all the drivers are still in the race. Is that right, Coop?
Looks like the starting field, there's one. Is Jared Cox in the field? Was he
Nope,
in it at
he's
any
an
point?
admin.
Okay. All right, then everybody's still in there, yeah.
Yep. So all the
Steve Seeger's
drivers
2
are
laps
still in
down,
there. Yeah. Well, we've seen Seegers, get smoking and broken once, and then considerable amount of damage a second time. So.
Yeah, he's back there. He looks like they've repaired a good bit of it, though. Maybe he saved his. They have 2 fast repairs tonight.
One.
Just one.
Well, I told you he took all that damage in the right side, so if it didn't hurt the motor, then they might have got it straightened out pretty good.
He does look pretty clean now.
So
Models broke.
we're turn 4, ready for a restart. Pace car be pulling off shortly here.
Yeah, he's still got a little bit on that right front fender, but he might be able to draft up to these boys here and maybe get his laps back.
Going to be a lap 37 restart.
Blankenship's going to lead him off here.
Blankenship's gone. He said, fuck it, I'm out.
Steve's gone.
I'll tell you what, Coop, you know it as well as I do. That's bad news right there when you break away like that. You don't do it.
Here.
Nope.
He's going to get freight trained.
They're going to freight train his ass. That is one thing you do not want to do.
They'll back up behind.
Looking at Sanu and Martin.
You can see the run they're getting right now, and they're going to go right to the outside and freight train them, and there it goes. Actually, Sanu didn't go.
Yeah.
Sanu went with the 8, but the 14's going to clear him. Man, these guys are racing like it's the last lap on the restart, Coop.
Well, maybe that's the problem. We don't have any trucks out of the race yet.
I mean, they're going at it like it's the last lap on these restarts. It's crazy.
You notice that gap between the 31 and the 24, though. These boys know they're not working yet.
I'll tell you right now, that 13, I thought he was going to turn the 58 right there. That's some tight racing. I don't know why the 13 was moving up like that. Or maybe he thought he was going to go to the outside and didn't realize the 58 was there.
Damn, he's in a tight spot.
The outside line is trying to get formed up here. Inside line's got the 14 of Jeff Martin leading, the 8 of Steve Blankenship behind him.
What would you do, Vern?
What would I do?
No.
Only thing you can do at Talladega, hold it to the floor and try not to wreck someone or yourself.
Yeah, but
Let's go on board here.
Would you hang on the outside?
I don't know. I mean, it depends. If I'm working with my teammate, I might work the bottom with them, because if you got someone behind you that knows what they're doing, and you know what you're doing in the front, you can make the bottom line lead.
A little perspective. If you go on board with
that outside looks like it's doing something.
Well,
go on board with Thomas Cristiano right now, and just give a little perspective of how hard it is, though, because of that spoiler. You have no peripheral vision at all once you get glued to the back end of a truck.
Yeah, let me
Goddamn,
find the right.
This is fucking crazy, man.
Find the right one here.
The 58 car, I believe.
Yeah, we're on board with him right now, following the 61 of Corey Cook right there.
And they're pushing good. But he has to have complete faith in what's going on in front of him. If there's something, you're back in the pack and that guy checks up and you're glued to his bumper.
We just seen how good he could push there, Coop, because he pushed a 61.
Gone.
He pushed a 61 right to the front of the field.
Yep.
But I'm on a bet Jeff Martin's going to clear him and jump up to the top here if I had to guess. There he goes. And there's the bump right there. And look at just that bump. Look what it did to the 14.
Oh, shot him to the front.
Right to the front. Oh, man, that was close right there.
They're on the outside.
Now Cristiano's going to take a look at the outside here. If he's got a little bit of help behind him, this could work out pretty good.
Looks like the 24 behind him there, the Dakota Floyd.
So there's your lap around Talladega here. We were on board with the 58 truck.
Crazy.
You got the 61 and the 14 on the bottom. 58, 24 at the top. 8 car, 6 car. They're kind of the wild cards here.
Yeah, but then, that's what I'm saying. You got all those ones that come right behind you.
Man, I'll tell you what, though, that 61 and 14 will work together until the end of this thing. I have no doubt about that.
Well, I guarantee it, but you got the ones that can wreck behind them.
Well, if you look after this first pack of cars, everybody else is single file. They're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, that's because they burn a fast repair coupe. They know they ain't got no fast repairs left, so next time they wreck and get wadded up, they're probably going to be eating ice cream.
Well,
yep.
As long as they keep that lead pack in their sights, they can wait till about 10 to go and start shoving.
Yeah, it's when it gets crazy. And what are they, 3 wide right now?
3 wide, buddy. No, 2 wide. Now 3 wide. 2 wide. Nation, it changes from second to second.
Well, yeah, I know, but goddamn.
I remember back in the old days when Fox was covering this race, and it was a big deal when they got the live scoring, the telemetry, because they can actually keep up with what position was where at live time, and you would watch the board move constantly. They would never stay the same. It's not like Atlanta or even Bristol where they kind of settle in. It's just always 5th place goes to 2nd place and 2nd place falls back to 8th. It's so quick.
Now the 58 dropped out of line and he moved right to the back of this pack right here. I don't know if that was an overheating issue or what was going on, but you've seen the outside line fall apart and break up. But I will guarantee you there'll be guys trying to reform it and get it going again. As you can see, the 13 up top right now with a little help.
Well, you know how a thunderstorm is when the sun's out.
Man.
It
Man,
falls
but
apart and comes right back.
That guy helping him's got a little bit of a blinking problem. Who is that? That
6 car, I believe.
No, that ain't the 6 back there, is it?
All the way at the tail end, or
Behind the 13.
oh, the 9.
9. That's it. What is West Virginia have an Ethiopian internet right now, Nation?
Dude, it's West Virginia. What the fuck do you expect?
Ken Helmlinger, you are correct. I believe that was country time on the side of that 30 car for Michael Waltrip back in the day. I think he was one of the drivers sponsored by Country Time.
Darren Waltrip was sponsored by a lot of people.
No, Michael Waltrip in the 30 car. Yes. Pennzoil was a sponsor too.
Was that the one he had when he drove it through the gate wall at Bristol and ripped the car in half?
Yeah, I think he was in the 30 car when that happened,
That
Coop.
was Napa, wasn't it?
No, I think it might have been the 30 car.
I know it was early on in his career. He hit that gate fence and
it just disintegrated that fucking car. That may have been the Country Time Lemonade car he disintegrated.
I think that's what it was.
Yep, I think it was the Country Time Lemonade car he disintegrated. All right, 13's going to get a push to the lead here. He's going to have the 9 red to barber on his bumper. Get a haircut while you're getting drafted with,
Tell
Nation.
me why these motherfuckers are driving better than the fucking K&N driver.
They're 3 wide again. I don't know. They're both wrecking.
Well, yeah, you're gonna wreck at this track, but goddamn.
Is that the 58 work his way up in the middle again? Why did he go to the back to do that?
I don't know. He got left out to dry, actually.
Maybe
High.
Maybe he's just seeing what he's got, for later in the race, how quick you can work up there and whatnot.
That high line's working fast.
Yeah, it is working pretty good. I'm surprised these guys aren't single filed up there yet. If it works that good, I'd single file out and just go ahead and click some laps off here. You got 30 laps to go. Ain't no sense in racing.
No.
Stay in line, ride, draft. But you see these guys, man, 2 of them just tried to go down there, and there wasn't no room for the 1 car.
They're losing a shitload of time. I don't think a second pack wants to catch them, though, and they're unintentionally doing that by these guys shuffling like this.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's not the way I would race it this early,
Yeah.
but
You need to take an iron to these wrinkles.
it's also not me sitting in the car, or in the truck tonight. I'm sitting in the booth, so it's easy for me to say I do it this way, I do it that way, but I'm not the one driving tonight. So whatever these guys do is what they do.
Makes it more exciting, though.
Right on. They flip it over the fence, catch on fire, go down in a bowl of fucking flames. It's Talladega, baby. I seen that in the chat, and he's right. It is Talladega. What do you think about that, Nation? Or are you petting a fucking dog?
Well, no, he's just sitting behind me.
That's something.
He's petting that brand new.
I ain't that
Hey,
lucky,
Coop. He's petting that brand new Chia Pet.
Did you get the Scooby-Doo edition?
Where?
Yeah.
He got the Chia Pet, $3 crack whore Chia Pet.
Oh boy.
I get every day.
Oh, that stream just went to shit then, didn't it, Coop?
Crack in the box. That was the last conversation we had.
Oh no, man! Somebody just bounced the wall back there. Outside line, Coop. Was that the 13 of McKinney? The 13 got into the outside wall. I seen his truck starting to fishtail. I thought we had caution 4.
Yeah, he got a little push from the 9 going into the turn. Upset the truck.
A little bit of bumper love there. You see that second pack starting to...
9.
They're back there, and they're starting to make a bead. And I'll tell you what, man, a guy I ain't talked about tonight's in that 53 truck, and he's also in the chase. James Hudson seems to be fast anywhere we go. I believe he has the most wins in the truck series this season. So this is somebody who's been riding back there with his teammate, Nick Gardner, and they've been taking care of their equipment. Might want to watch these two towards the end there, Coop. We've seen Nick Gardner have good finishes on these plate tracks before. And I think I seen on Facebook where he won maybe a Class A race. Are they at Talladega this week? I haven't even paid attention. Coop's one of the officials at Talladega.
Pit stops.
Yes, it is, and you can see him coming down wholesale stopping here. Brakes are a must when you're trying to whoa it down from 200 miles an hour to hit that pit road. I don't know, maybe 190 miles an hour, Coop? 195?
Yeah, they're clipping every bit of 195.
So we're going to watch these cars here. Or these trucks here, they won't be able to go much longer. But this is where you can make a mistake, too. It is not easy to enter pit road from this speed, especially when you're entering in a group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really...
That second pack. See how they get.
You really have to time this out right, and you really have to be smooth with it. As you can see, Blankenship and a few more coming down pit road there.
The problem is here is you're in such a tight-knit pack of cars, and you're already too wide. If someone decides on your outside that they're pitting, you have to come into the pit lane low and load up and not run into the guy in front of you.
All right, so we got 4 out here together. That's going to be James Hudson,
Helmlinger.
Nick Gardner, Garrett Helmlinger, and Tim Hamlet, the warden. So I'm betting these 4 are going to work together on pit road here, if I had to guess. And we'll have to see how staying out a couple of laps is going to affect them. I'd expect them to bring it in this time, Coop.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yes, 53 peeled off, 18 slowing down. So here they are entering pit road. We got to watch it, get it slowed down, whoa down, guys, or you're going to get that speeding penalty, and you don't want to do that. On entry, they're going to hold you. Yeah, you do it on entry, and they'll hold you in your pit stall, won't they, Coop?
You got to drop her down 130 miles an hour.
All right, so we'll watch these pit stops. Since we didn't watch none of the other guys, we'll go ahead. And I do want to see how they come out, because we know that they stayed out 2 or 3 laps longer than the first guys that started pitting. And I wouldn't expect it to be a ton of difference. It's going to be who got on and off pit road better, right? Tires really ain't going to make a difference, Coop.
No.
So you can see that the 77 and 49 didn't quite get their pits done as quickly as the 53 and the 18.
There comes that lead pack, though.
And the lead pack's already about ready to truck them right here.
Looks like that 10 did a good job getting on and off.
It's gonna happen. Here comes the 10 of Rick Vagone. But the 53 and them are getting up to speed on the back straightaway here, so they're not going to come out too bad. If you remember, they weren't in that lead pack, Coop.
Right.
And I believe they're going to be in the lead pack after it's said and done here. Maybe not. I think that lead pack had too much momentum for those guys to hold on to. So guess who's up front, Nation? Nation's petting a dog again. Jeff Martin, Tito's Vaca number 14, right to the front. Now you see Fagone back there. He's got the 86 of John Sanu working his rear bumper. And we have a whole second pack behind these guys, and I'll bet you it's going to start with the 18 of Nick Gardner. And this right here, you see Holland on the outside. This second pack really needs to be in line. Agreed,
yeah, he
Coop?
got hung out to dry. He couldn't get down, so I think he's gonna single out with him.
Well,
here.
fucking Nation hung us out to dry. He's
Bye,
gone.
Nation.
He's gone. I looked and he's gone. So we're done with him tonight. Man, now the lead pack spread out. That'll let the other pack catch him. And I think Blankenship might have got into the wall. Or maybe he's just holding the high side there. I don't know. Blankenship must have had some problems, Coop.
Yeah, he is a lap down.
He's
now.
a lap down, so he might have been one
He's
that
kinda speedy.
got a speeding penalty, got in trouble on pit road there.
Yep.
So meanwhile, up front, back on the farm, they're 2x2. Jeff Martin's the leader, Corey Cook second, Rick Vagone third, Thomas Cristiano fourth, and John Sanu fifth. But that second pack is catching them. The longer they go 2x2, the second pack stays single file. They're going to catch them pretty quickly, Coop.
It's going to be interesting to see once this second pack catches them, who's going to go with who. Because you got some guys behind in that second pack that work with those front guys.
Yeah, you see Tim Hamlet, the warden in the 49s with that second pack. The 77's there. Now the 31 of Richard Holland. We know Holland knows how to get around a plate track. But Holland being a little separated from his teammate there. But I think Sanu races with you guys, don't he?
Yeah, Sanu's good. He's good to push with. I think Blankenship and him were working well together earlier, so I don't know. That Cristiano guy, he can push pretty much anyone up there.
Well, he's been
I'd be
the
partnering with him.
58. Heck yeah, I'd be partnered right up with him. The 58 is showed to be real strong. I mean, we've seen him drop to the back once and drive up through the field, and you know he's up there in this lead group right now. So I'd definitely work with that 58 if I could. But the lead pack kind of sizzled out. Looked like they had a little momentum catching up to the second pack did. They kind of sizzled out a bit. It looked like they had momentum, Coop, but I think it kind of fizzled away from them.
Well, that second car in that group needs to start shoving.
You got to push or you ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
That's the only reason those two cars of the 10 and 86 can hang on that outside. Don't think the 86 ain't wearing the 10's bumper out, because he is. So 3 cautions or less, $10 to the winner tonight, I believe.
Wow.
And we're at 3 cautions right now, 19 to go. But I'll be honest with you, I think there'll be another caution, Coop.
Yeah, there's too many laps left. About, what, 17, 18 to go?
We got 19 to go right now. Little bit of change out up front. That may let Nick Gardner in that second pack actually catch them now. They're about 3 or 4 truck lengths back. Maybe a little more than that. Maybe 5 or 6 or 8, 10. Who knows?
They got
Fuck
the
it.
draft now.
But they did pick up the draft. You can see how quick the 18's closing. They're going to go to the high side with the momentum they got. But I
They're
think
not done wrecking yet.
I think they fanned out right there, and that might have hurt them some. You see, the 14 was hoping he was going to get picked up, but he don't have a dancing partner. He's going to fall in line in front of the 31 and almost fell in line a little too quick there. So the high line, we've seen those 4 trucks working together for a while now. Nick Gardner, James Hudson, now Tim Hamlet, and then Garrett Helmlinger in the 77.
Look who's up front, though.
58 of Thomas Cristiano, and look at that. Sadu got caught in the middle. By himself, no help. Right here, you can make it work if you side draft.
Look at the leader now. It just changes so quickly.
Enrique to the front. Those 2 red trucks up there just swapping spots right now.
That's what you want, though. You want that 58 behind you. That's smart.
Now the 58 didn't want to stay behind him. He's going to pop to the middle now. And they're going to abandon him, except for now the 14's going to come down and help him. So that's going to leave the 86 with no help until the 8 can get to his bumper.
I had a feeling Blankenship was going to pair up with that 86.
He's there.
And there you got Richard Holland creeping up through there now.
Well, Blankenship needs to hang on until he can get a caution to pull possibly a lucky dog. 2 by 2 inside. Only 2 by themselves on the bottom right now. And those other 4, Nick Gardner, are falling back off this group. But Coop, I think that was by design, buddy. I think there's too much movement up here for them guys. 16 laps to go, man.
They might start making it at lap 65. They might start pushing to get back up.
Oh, Steve Blankenship again. I don't know if he's having problems seeing or what, but he just got up there and made love to that wall again, Coop.
Safer barriers coming out and biting him.
Maybe it just sticks out too far here. Oh, look at that movement up there, though.
10's going to be left out to dry here.
Oh, but there's a wreck right there. They're going to come up the track. I think some of them got it straightened back out.
Yeah.
But we are under caution. But I believe they got it straightened back out there. I think everyone's going to keep going.
Looks like the 14 did a hell of a save there.
Yeah, we got to take a look at that for sure. Only one way to do it. With what? Fire! All right, so here we go. We're going to take a look at the 14 of Jeff Tito's Vaca Martin. He's already sideways here. Back it up one more time. Keep an eye on the truck in the second position right there. Oh, the 86 just went to his inside. I don't know where he was headed. And he hit him and got him sideways, but the 14 does one hell of a job hanging on to that, Coop.
That thing could have snapped right and went right to the outside wall.
I'll be honest.
That's where it was going.
Most people would have wrecked the piss out of that thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
wrecked half the field with it. So good job right there to Jeff Martin.
It's about a fifth of vodka save worth right there. You deserve a drink, sir.
Yes, sir. And while they're pacing this time, I need to go get a drink myself, Coop.
Little country town.
Little country time lemonade, and I'll be back at you in a couple of minutes. Coop, you want to take a break?
Sure.
All right, we're going to take a little break. You guys can watch these guys go around here, and we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Simple.
Alright guys, reason for the caution, lap 60 is, we're going to call it a racing deal. A lot of chaos had happened up front. The 86 saw an opportunity for a pass. At the same time, the 14 was going to try to work his way back down, so we'll call it a racing deal. No penalty will be issued. Check. Check. Good.
Yes, sir.
I guess I got a Steve check. Good enough, thank you.
I'm on the way. I had to pee so bad, I just had to go ahead and take the position loss, man.
Discord messed up for anybody else, or is it just me? No, sure, it was me too.
We got all our guys in here, though.
Yeah, mine's down, just keeps dinging. That's important. So I can't talk to you, Rick. 10-4, good deal. Yeah, I lost my Discord too. Yeah, 10-4, I was just wondering if it was just me or what the hell. Damn thing keeps making a noise.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'll stay right here on the bottom. If anybody wants to go by, they can put the blinker on and go to the outside.
Well, I was just informed on a little lower blinker fluid, and they didn't give me none with the pit. So if you see a sudden movement, it's not because I had to pee. I just did that under caution.
Hand signals. That's what we need. Fucking hand signals.
Well, y'all don't let my hand signal through the way.
Yeah, I can almost picture you waving the shocker
that smell back here, Jeff? Yes, sir. I said, what's that smell back here? Fucking Los Rios. I hear you. Had a little hot sauce on too, didn't it? Had a lot of hot sauce on it. Some chalupa hot sauce or whatever the hell it is. It's good.
All right, Coop, I'm back.
10-4.
My fans on my computer sound like that bitch is about ready to go to orbit.
Sorry about that.
All right, so we're back live here with the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series.
Want to pull a driver up here?
Yeah, pull them up. If you got time, do it real quick.
Oh, we got some time. That pace car's still got the lights on it.
Well, rip one up here, man. You got admin privileges, so move them.
I think we're going to pull the 10 car up here.
Enrique. He's the leader. Good one.
That's going to be a hard one to pull. Let's move to broadcasting channel.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Does not allow me to do that.
You can't move up there?
Please. Rick Fagone, we moved you up here into the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes. Glad to see my Discord's working. That's good.
Well,
lost communication with my teammate, but
sorry about that.
He moved you up here, and we weren't up here.
No, he's having difficulties with Discord right now. I can't talk to him.
So you've been like that the whole race?
The last caution it happened.
Well, maybe when we move you back down there, you guys be able to talk to each other. I thought maybe you guys had a little plan for us. You're sitting pretty right now up front, and you got your teammate behind you. Are you guys gonna shake and bake here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my best, hold the bottom line, and whatever happens, happens, I guess, and we'll go from there. I know it was getting a little dicey there. I actually tried to move up to the outside lane a couple times to drop right out of the lead pack there, but Jeff ended up shoving me right by everybody on the outside. So we went with it, but I tried to do it again, and then I guess it was a pretty small window, and I don't know what happened behind me, but it seemed like the incident was to the inside once I went to the outside. But
well, you've been able to dodge most of it today, so you're looking pretty good. You go out there and get them boys, all right?
All right, thank you very much.
I got you one to go.
Yep, good luck to you, Rick.
Thank you, sir.
That was Rick Fagone in the 10 car. Always fun to hear from him, though.
Enrique. All right, 2x2 right here. Gonna be 10 laps to go when they go back to green, Coop. There's a lot of guys that are going to be trying to get to the front spot, so I can guarantee you it's going to be exciting.
All done.
Well, you broke up a little bit there now.
Yeah, I alt-tabbed back into the room.
Ah.
Back into the race.
So Fagone's got the lead. Corey Cook in the 61, restarting second. Third place, you'll see Richard Holland in the 31. Fourth, we got Tyler Lambert in a 9, maybe?
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, red and black truck. Then we got Rourke and Adam McKinney back there, 13 in the 48. So McKinney 5th, Rourke 6th. You see Sanu in the 86, the 59 of David White. That's the top 8 drivers.
I'm still going with that 58 car. I think he's going to push somebody up there and leave him out to dry on that last one inside.
Man, I'll tell you, 53, 77, 49, 18, those guys are going to be ones to watch coming through the field at the end. You got like 3 or 4 just solid plate racers back there.
Oh, plate, yeah. They've got a lot of experience. The traffic that they're going to have to go through is going to be hard.
It's going to be a lot of traffic with 10 to go. Pace car's going to dip off the track now. And we're going to wait down this long straightaway to get that green flag and see which leader's going to take advantage of it here. It's really no sense of going before green.
Yeah, with Ricky not being able to talk to his teammate, I think he's going to wait till the green.
And there it is. Green flag is out. We are back to racing. Corey Cook almost got too good of a restart. I think if he would have beat that 10 to the line, he might have got him a little bit of a black flag.
Maybe.
But
That was a close one.
they get it straightened out. 2x2 teammates on the bottom with the 10 and the 31. Top side, you got the 61 and the 9. Not teammates, but I'm sure they're acting like it right now, Coop. So 2x2. Not much movement as they start to get up to speed here.
That 9 car's getting all shuffled out of whack, though.
Yes, he is. Takes him about a lap to get these things wound out. And once they get them wound out, though, that's when shit's going to get exciting. We got 9 laps to go at the line. So down under 10, you can see the whole pack together here. Now it's time, if you're back there, you're the 18 and you're the 53, the 77, the 49. Now's the time when you say, we got to go. Right?
Yeah, I'm Richard Holland right now. I don't care if shit gets hot. I'm pushing until I can't push anymore.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Is it time that we got to go, or are we going to wait for the next wreck to happen?
I don't know, Vern. The way these guys are taking off laps right now, and you don't see anybody making any moves, I think they're going to wait till the absolute... Oh, the 13 out of the line there.
13 jumped up to the top side, gets in front of the 61, and there's a wreck.
Oh, he's way out of line.
13 in the wall, and he's wrecking hard.
He took the Seegers and the 18. The 16 and the 18 got a piece of that.
Well, I heard somebody apologizing over the radio. So
What happened to the 13? He got way out there on the line.
he got hit in the ass end, it looked like. So let's do some fire. Burn it down with fire and check it out. I think he had some help there, Coop.
Yeah, I think they met right at that try.
You see him pop up to the outside line right here, and he's going to get a hell of a bump from the 61, and it's just too much. Caved his bumper in even. Oh, man, 18 and Nick Gardner took it hard twice. So Gardner caught up in it. Those guys were sitting back there waiting for this to happen and then get caught up in it, Coop. I think even Hudson in the 53 might have got caught up in that activity. So we're going to take a look at these guys back here. You see the 13 in the wall, contact with the 18. 77 clears them, 49 clears them, 16 is going to take a hit. And these guys are just waiting for it to settle out. 18 smoking and broken, man. That's what we do at the end. We send it and bend it until it's broken and smoking, right?
That 18, I think, had maybe a second to react to that once he realized the 13 wasn't staying up there.
I believe they said that was number 2 on the 61.
Yeah.
So
that'd
that's
be a drive-through penalty.
Drive-through penalty, but I seen him head to pit road now. I don't think he understands, but that drive-through penalty is after we go back to green.
Maybe he's fixing some damage. I don't know.
I say the same thing, Donna. Damn it to hell.
Because with the drive-through, you can't make a pit stop, correct?
No. Well, you can't do it under caution.
Right, right. I'm just saying maybe he's pitting for damage, and then he's going to do his drive.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Because it's better.
Well, it don't matter about the track position because you're going to lose it anyway. But, man, I mean, when you got to do that at Talladega, you're pretty well done.
Yeah.
Unless
there's less than 1% chance that he's going to come back from that.
Right. Unless you can stay on the lead lap and get a quick caution, you know. But there's still a lot of guys capable of it. I like where the 10 and the 31 and the 86 are. I think they have a good shot there. I like that.
Well, we're going to run a green-white checkered for sure.
Steve Blankenship may have got up back on the lead lap after that one.
Yeah.
I think he might have got the lucky dog.
He's coming back around now.
Yep. So he was your lucky dog. That's going to put the 8 car back on the lead lap. I'll tell you, man, I mean, it is Talladega.
We have no idea who's going to win.
We have no clue. We have no freaking clue who's going to win this.
They could take the white flag and the top 10 just wreck each other, and Steve Blankenship could win this race.
I'll be honest with you. When we're going to get restarted here, I like the 86's chance, the 59. You know, those guys back in that second row.
Yep.
Because 9 out of 10 times the guy that restarts up front ain't going to stay there. So when you know that, second row, that's probably the good spot to be in. But if the wreck breaks out, that's probably worth starting at, Coop.
I don't know if my trading paints is broken, but Richard Holland is in a very popular throwback scheme right now.
I see him in the Outcast scheme.
Outcast scheme, yeah. I made that scheme 4 years ago.
He's been running that for a while.
Wow.
So this
I
ain't.
forgot I even made that.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh.
The skull on the back of it.
Yeah, you can do that. But remember,
That 24 just made a quick move to the outside. It looked like he might have got a little bumper love from the 14 to help him up there. I don't know.
Maybe just letting them know, like, hey, we're pushing. We're going to the front. This is where you need to go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me know. So you're going to be back way off pace in order to do that.
Maybe the Tito's is wearing off, right?
It might be. He might need another shot of that Tito's. We might need a couple shots of it to get through the last 6 laps here.
Oh.
I think we're going to have a green-white checker.
For sure.
Maybe 2 of them. But we won't have no more than that.
That's a guarantee.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
Stone cold fact right there. The 24 is just weaving his tires. See that chrome truck of Steve Blankenship. I haven't done a through the field. I don't think I've done one all night. So your leader's going to be the 10 truck of Rick Vagone. Running P2 right now to him is his teammate, the 31 of Richard Holland. You go back one more, and there's John Sanu hanging out there. I believe he's another teammate with those guys. So it's a good place to have teammates. The 59 of David White running 4th. Tyler, a.k.a. Red the Barber Lambert, running back there in the 5th position right now. 6th spot. We haven't talked about him since he got wrecked a while back. That's going to be the 48 of Greg Ruark. Running 7th, 58, Thomas Cristiano. We talked about him for a good bit of the night, Coop.
Oh, he's been shoving with that thing. Look at it all beat up. He's been pushing people to the front all night.
He's got a few dents on it right now, so we'll have to see how he comes back. The 8th place truck is going to be the 24 of Dakota Floyd. You see Floyd right there in front of the 14. We'll go back to him next. That's going to be the Tito's Vodka driver of Jeff Martin. So now we're going to get back to some trucks that I'm still going to say to keep an eye on. 77, Garrett Helmlinger, right there. 49, his teammate right behind him, Tim Hamlet. The Warden. Then you got James Hudson in the 53, and I know that they've been working together. I know that these teams have been working together. So H&H has been working with, what do they call their team down there, Coop? All In Racing?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so we know that they're in the same Discord channel even, so.
Yep.
We know that they're in
So
alliance at Talladega tonight. Then you got the penalty truck right there. That's going to be the number 61 of Corey Cook. Currently scoring him in 13th, but that is going to change. When you get a pass-through penalty, you will go to the back. 14th spot, we got the number 8 truck, that chrome one right there. Just got the lucky dog to get back on the lead lap. That's going to be the 8 truck of Steve Blankenship. Nick Gardner, you see him catching the field right there. Got him a new truck with the fast repair. He's going to be in the number 18 truck here. And Nick's being scored in the 15th position. And I think still in the race. Nope, he's on pit road. The 16's on pit road. And so is the 13. So 16 is Steve Seegers on pit road. And we'll take another camera view so you can see those guys sitting there. There's Seegers. 17th is Adam McKinney. And it looks like Richard Springer and Colton Ikes have retired their vehicles for the night. That's your through the field with 5 laps to go at Talladega. 5 laps in about 30 minutes, Coop. I think Coop ran off on me.
No, I'm here. I'm right here, buddy. Still got me?
Yep, 5 laps. It'll take us about 30 minutes to get done.
I was just going through the chat here on the channel.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yep. Just seeing who everybody's rooting for. Looks like we got some guys pulling for the 13, the 9, the 30.
The 18. I'm going to give Donna King the vote on the 18 there.
The 31's even got a vote there.
There's some people voting.
Looks like the 77 pulled off 4 votes tonight, too.
Yeah, 77's got some votes in for sure. They come in early, but we're 2 by 2 now, so we're gonna have us a restart here with 3 laps to go.
Are we taking bets on the green-white checker?
Well, there can still be 2 of them after this.
I think we'll have 0 of them.
We're gonna find out right here. I don't know, man. I mean, that one, they didn't look like they were racing hard, but that last one materialized fast, Coop. Anything can happen, buddy. All right, so Fagone took the outside. And I bet you that's so they can control it a little better and he can jump down there in front of the 31.
That's the inside line they were talking about when we pulled him down here. When we talked to him earlier, he said we would protect the inside the best they can.
All right, 5 cautions tonight, slowing the field down. We are just about ready to go back to green, coming through turn 4 at Talladega.
Yeah, I'm going to start the penalty right here.
It's going to get really interesting.
Pace car is going to make a left right here, take it off the racetrack. And I'm betting they're going to wait till green maybe. Or maybe Fagone launches a little sooner so he can get down there.
Little jump just to get you out in front of the 31 and pull down in front of me.
That way you're not wasting no time getting the field wadded up behind you. And there he went. There's that little jump that you just talked about.
Now don't come down too early. Wait till the line.
And there they go. Look at David White, though. Good restart on the high side in that 59 car. He's hanging on.
Oh, yeah.
So David White, not talk much about him tonight, but he's been up towards the front pretty much the whole race. And you see Ruark in the 48 making a run back there.
That's a big gap there. Looks like the 59 got left out.
Oh, there's some movement back there in this front line, and there they go. To the outside, not one, not two, but 3 trucks now. 86 at Johnson New, 9 truck, Tyler Lambert.
Greg Rourke's coming up on the inside. He's making
Rourke,
some ground.
Yep, the 48 truck making some moves right here. He's got Cristiano behind him. What do you expect? There goes Rourke to the top. So the 48 found an opening in front of 86. He took it, but the 9 truck bailed out on him here. And if the 86 don't get to the 48's bumper, they're not going to go anywhere. In fact, they're going to fall behind this lead group. So you got 3 cars, that 58 being one of them. That 58 truck of Thomas Cristiano running third place right now, Coop. Cristiano
trying to make a run.
Well, it's time to go now. There's 2 laps to go. Once they take the white, it's over. There won't be a green-white checker. So they wreck or whatever once they take that white flag.
On the outside.
I told you to watch out for him. He's got the 53 locked to his bumper. Look at the push on the high side from those 2. They're going to catch up to Rourke on this front straightaway here. Rourke's sitting P4 right now. I'm telling you, if I was one of them guys, I probably would have bounced up in front of them too. You see that train coming, you might want to get locked in. It's going to be official now, Coop. There won't be a green-white checker, so let's watch them fight it out.
31 still pushing. You're just going to shove to the end. If it blows up, it blows up.
That looks like the 9 truck of red to Barber there. Tyler Lambert took it. He took my advice. He went high, Coop. So now he's got the 53 latched, or the 77 latched onto his bumper. Inside line nice and tight. The wreck's on.
Oh, there it is.
Tyler Lambert got booted up to the wall. 77 ain't going to have no help behind him. Greg Rourke going to try to make a run at the end. Oh, it might get him P2. They're wrecking behind him. The 10 of Rick Fagond is going to win the race. And his teammate, the 31 of Richard Holland's going to finish second. Greg Rourke wrecking at the end, going to bring it home third tonight. Actually, Helmlinger brought it home third.
Yeah, Helmlinger had a hell of a push from...
Holy shit, man. We had some wrecking at the end, though, didn't we, Coop?
Oh, definitely.
We knew that was going to happen, though. That shit was going to happen, and it did. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you interview first and second tonight.
Oh, boy.
Those are your teammates and your buddies, man, so this is yours.
10-4.
We'll give that to Coop. Coop gets first and second. Let's start with our winner. We had him up here not too long ago, so...
Let's get that camera on this boy. He's going to burn it down with his teammate right now.
It's on him.
Oh, hell yeah. Woo!
Good job, Rick.
Not bad for no communication. You boys figured it out.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, that win right there is all because the 31 cow was really pushing. So it's a good thing to have a teammate up front when all this stuff takes place. It makes life a whole lot easier when you know you're not going to have somebody jump out on you. But I told him if he had the opportunity to go by me, do it in the trial. We'll wait to the last moment. So.
Well, it don't look like he knows when to stop pushing you.
Yeah, he's still shoving.
Did you tell him it was
I
over?
see that. Yeah. Pretty freaking cool. Like I said, I don't know if I've ever won a plate race, and I know if I have, it was definitely not in the league. So this is pretty exciting for me. I'm shaking
man.
all over. Actually.
You're just happy to finish a plate race. You hate these plate tracks.
Yeah, I think I managed to make it through with a clean race too, so there's an extra couple points. I know I've got to do all I can do with these strong tracks here. I know we go to a road course next week, and I'm really, really not looking forward to it at all. So.
You were locked in the chase for the trucks this season, right?
Yeah, I do believe. I think I come in as
yeah, he's in it.
We're all tied for the lead.
Yeah, you started off that way.
Picked a fun time to start winning there, buddy.
Hell yeah, man! That's 2 wins on the year. I got to thank Hal for having me on board of his team. Super excited. I wish he could have been here. ACRM was another W, I guess. And boys, we move on to the next one.
We know how to pick them.
Hey, Rick, guess what?
What's that?
You are the winner of Talladega, my friend.
Hell yeah.
You did it. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, I owe Richard breakfast. That was part of the deal. Fucking helps me get by. I owe him breakfast next time we get together.
Well, that's what happens when you live like 5 minutes apart, isn't it?
You got that right. Yeah.
Man,
Man,
you
excited.
you guys really showed everybody what teammates are about there.
Well, it pays off here when you've got somebody willing to push you to the W and really sacrifice themselves to help you out. I mean,
Exactly.
obviously, if it had been anyone else, they most definitely would have ducked to the outside and made a hell of a run on me because, once somebody pulls off your bumper like that,
Yeah, you lose the draft, the air behind you. Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, I knew it was going to be hard for anybody to get by us. I know we worked real well in the draft. And he's one hell of a fucking pusher here at these tracks, so it's going to be hard work for anybody to make a run and clear us.
Well, Rick, you still got tires left on that thing, man. Burn them some bitches off.
Hell yeah! Woo!
All right, you want to grab Richard Holland?
Yeah. See if we can pull him up there. We'll get both these boys in at the same time.
There better not be no tires left on that thing when you're done.
I'm a conservative. I take it easy.
Richard Hollins, Vern Bradley Cooper, and your teammate Rick Fagone up here. You got a copy?
I got you, B-Rad.
Oh, there he is. You guys are having some communication issues earlier?
Yeah, the Discord went down. I couldn't talk to Rick there, and when that last caution came out, and during the caution and during the whole restart and that second to last run.
I'll bet you money that's why you guys were sounding like a robot earlier, Coop.
Maybe. I don't know what was going on, but you boys figured it out. No communication, and you're on the same page. You pushed him to the win. Second place tonight. That's a real teammate, buddy.
Yeah, I told Ricky on that last restart, I said, man, get down in front of me, and I don't care what happens. I'm going to push that fucking thing to the wind, and that's what we did, so the hell with it.
You were thinking about that breakfast, weren't you?
That's right. That's right.
It might even buy him too.
Just make sure you keep your social distancing orders in effect there.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't need to hang out with him. He just needs to buy it to me and pass it to me.
Oh, that motherfucker's leaving the tip. That's a guarantee.
That was a hell of a good job. You guys kind of sitting back, dodging the bullets, and I saw you guys get wadded up there like lap 40 or so.
Yeah, that was a close one. I foot-tailing Richard. I never saw a thing. I just heard wrecking, and that was... Next thing I know, he was going through the grass, and I almost followed him right through it.
Yeah, the little bit... I think it was before that. The 24 turned me. It was pretty early in the race, and I had to use my quick repair, so I was pretty nervous at that point.
Yeah, you lose that cushion, you have to be more conservative. I saw you guys sitting back there, and you didn't lose the lead pack. You kept them in your sights, but I was just kind of thinking, how are these guys? But it just kind of laid out perfectly on that restart for you.
Yep. Yeah, we kind of had a plan. We're just going to try to keep them about 1.5 to 2 seconds back. That way you're close enough, you can get up there when you need to, whatever. But, yeah, that worked out great on that last restart. It couldn't have worked out any better.
Got anybody you want to thank for tonight?
Just my teammates there. Ricky, we work together all night communicating and stuff, and we do all week anyways, all the time really, but just the guys and the team and you guys for doing the broadcast. I mean, it's just great to go back and watch these races, and it's fun, especially the Wednesday nights, Vern and Nation and Brad, when you're in there helping and stuff, man, it's a lot of fun to go back and watch them, and Vern and all the guys, everybody that has anything to do with the league. I mean, it's just, I've been a part of a lot of leagues. I know it's a lot of work, and it can be a pain in the ass at times. And so a lot of appreciation goes out to you guys for doing what you guys do every week, week in and week out. Even on off weeks, you guys don't get a week off. I know what it's like. So appreciate it.
Hey, we do it for guys just like you too. Just to watch these races like this, it was exciting. It really was all the way up to the end, because you don't know at Talladega, you don't know who's going to win.
Yeah, a lot of room to race, a lot of room to make mistakes, and I think we had a pretty good race tonight.
Man, it just
Outside of a couple of incidents, but
I'd say so. You're not done celebrating on the track yet.
No tires.
I tell you what, this place looks funny backwards.
You know, I was just thinking when I'm watching you go around backwards on the broadcast, do you know what iRacing needs to do? Give us a fucking checkered flag.
actual waving one.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would
Well, I
be good.
got one, goddammit.
They should put. No, really, they should put. When you win, they should stick a checkered flag on your truck.
Yeah.
Right out the fucking window.
Brad Keselowski, because he waves that American flag at the end of the race. I like how he does that.
Right.
I like seeing him win.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Man, good job to both you guys. We do got a couple more interviews to get to, so.
Hey, Vern, before I forget, I hear congratulations is in order from last night's win.
Thank you. You better congratulate Coop, too. He won his split.
Oh,
really? Hey, I didn't hear that.
Yes, sir.
No, Brad raced.
Nice, nice.
Sneaky,
That was real sneaky.
The difference is.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Good job.
How many laps did you lead last night, Coop?
27.
And I led 129 of those fuckers.
Damn.
I waited too long to get used to the setup.
If you go to Road to Pro Stats, look who the laps led leader is.
I can imagine.
I'm gonna bet it's not Brad Cooper.
No, but I think he's there on average finish. He only ran one race, so.
Oh yeah, well, he's gotta be first or something.
1 for 1.
Well, he's not first. He's like 9th on it, but he's in the top 10 out of like 800 and some drivers, 900 drivers, which is.
You can't lose if you don't race.
That's right.
That is right.
That's how I treat him.
That's right, but yeah, a lot of fun last night. We're having a lot of fun with the Road to Pro, so I definitely appreciate that, Richard.
Yeah, you got it, man. Good job. You too, Brad. Proud of you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I'm gonna keep going after him all season, man.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, thank you guys. We're gonna get you out of here so I can get Helmlinger up here.
Got it, man. Thanks.
I just moved him to the main lobby for now.
10-4. I'm moving Helmlinger now.
All right, get him up here.
Garrett Helmlinger, you got Vern Bradley and Bradley Cooper up here in the tower. You got a copy, bud?
Hello, hello.
Oh, looks like we pulled Timmy Hamlet too. So you boys, I saw a hell of a push from James Hudson on the outside there, Garrett.
I was taking no prisoners.
And you guys coming on the outside 3 wide, and it was, Jesus, you guys are moving.
What else can you expect from me?
Well, I saw the skull in the front, that Ghost BC or Ghost.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I recognized it. Pretty wicked paint scheme. You brought home third tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. Didn't execute it 100%, but Tim and I both put ourselves in the top 4 going into the next 2 weeks. So we did what we needed to do. Didn't need to win the race as much as I wanted to win the race. I love this track.
Well, you guys look good out there. A lot of conservative driving there at the start, and I don't blame you because the front pack was just shuffling all night and didn't seem like they knew who wanted to lead the race. But
yeah,
you played smart.
Yeah, that's Tim and I and Nick and James when they work with us. That's the game plan every time we're out here because we know exactly what's going to happen to the front of the pack. We know exactly how the people are going to drive. So time and time again, it works out. So sticking to this, don't fix it if it ain't broken, and it sure as hell ain't broken because we keep coming home top 5, top 10, winning these damn things, doing the same thing we're doing. So, and we're gonna keep doing it. The next time we come here, next time we go to Daytona. But,
well, that's the mentality it takes, man, to get locked into the chase, and that's what wins championships is playing it smart.
Yeah, man.
Well, Timmy, you had a pretty decent race tonight. You brought it home in 7th.
Yeah, I was wanting to get up behind Garrett and James there on that last restart. I got held up by a car with some damage in front of me, and I had to push another guy to get back up there. I just didn't have enough time, and I wish I was a little bit closer. Could have maybe made that happen. I don't know about that last little wreck there in 3 and 4, but probably would have messed up our game plan. But these things can get some runs, that's for sure. Push it right.
That outside groove looked really quick tonight, and it's kind of a change of pace because we've seen these Talladega tracks. Usually the inside's where you want to be. But when I saw Garrett and Hudson go 3 wide, I was thinking these guys might get up there and take the lead from these two boys.
Oh yeah.
If it was the 3 of us, he might have.
I mean, it was a hell of a push.
We experimented with it throughout the race, and we knew it was possible. We just weren't risking it for the biscuit before we were supposed to.
Well, sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're all right.
We were watching Thomas Cristiano take that middle groove 3 wide, and by himself was even hanging with the pack. So it seemed like that outside was quick.
Yeah, I think if had he had help, whenever he was alone in the middle, I think it stalled us out just a little bit because it was a good straightaway before we were able to clear him. But if he had help, and we were 3 wide with an actual push all the way through, I think that I would have had a much better chance. But good job by Rick and Richard. They played it perfect. They were in the front when they needed to be. I don't like being in that position, but hindsight's 20/20. So moving on to a track where I know Tim's gonna have a great week. I'm gonna have a fun week. Fun's the word I'm gonna put.
You're gonna use the fun word. You just go in there with a positive attitude, and you'll come out on top, buddy.
Yeah, man.
You'll work out.
Who won driver of the day?
You both did.
Oh, what?
Well, let me tell you guys what happened. Hal wasn't here tonight, so Diana threw all the 3 votes over to the 49 of Tim Hamlet.
Well, what?
And then Garrett, you had a bunch of votes on your own, so we got a lock for driver of the day.
Little rock, paper, scissors.
So we have 2 today. It's you, Garrett Helmlinger, the 77, and the 49 of Tim the Warden Hamlet.
Hell yes.
Congratulations, boys.
If we didn't at Talladega, if we didn't win one thing, we're gonna win the damn other one. So.
Well, Diana, thank you very much, all you Hal, Amy supporters out there. Appreciate your support for this race. It means a lot to me.
You deserve it. You guys put enough time in, man. You deserve driver of the day, no doubt. You know you get my vote anytime.
Oh, I appreciate that.
What's the road course they're going to next week?
That would be the
Road America for the K&N.
Road America. Yep.
Road America's Tuesday, Wednesday's Most Sport.
I guess Road America is the road course I'm going to next Tuesday then.
Yeah.
And then the following Tuesday, I'll be headed to the Roval.
Yep. Well, we get to go down to my neck of the woods.
Well, you're going to
Texas 2 weeks.
Texas, that's right. Man, good job tonight, Garrett. You're always, if you're not winning these things, you're second or third, man. Every race on these plate tracks. So
you got that pole tonight too. We got a shout out to that. You pulled off the pole.
And after the broadcast, I'll do the points, and you probably already got them figured out, though, the chase points. So
yeah, I got the positions, not the points yet, though. So it'll take me just a second.
But I'll lock the points in on Dan Lisa. And, man, good broadcast tonight. We had a lot of viewers come in. Coop, I want to thank you for coming in and helping. Nation, we had him for about half the night. I think he passed out, Coop, at the wheel. I think Nation.
Country Time Lemonade.
I think he mixed it and he passed out at the wheel tonight. I believe that is what happened. But
it makes melatonin. That's how they make it.
We got another flawless broadcast done.
Can I put a shout out there, Vern?
Yeah.
All those watching, those interested, I would highly suggest that you guys tune in Saturday night. We're going to have a Wild Cup race from here. And there may, I'm not promising nothing, but there may be some special guests.
There might be some pro drivers that show up. We've seen a Kyle Busch and a Greg Biffle, and hell, we even seen a Chad Knaus show up. So it does happen. I mean,
and Jeff Gordon's running in this week, so we might get Jeff Gordon in.
Gordon's in one, and maybe we'll throw Gordon in there Saturday night, but we'll see. Other than that, I don't have much left for him. I've been going at this 2 hours. I'm ready for a break.
Clothing optional.
So, Coop, thanks a lot, buddy.
Anytime, buddy.
From everyone at WFO Racing League, we appreciate all the viewers' support. So make sure you give us a like on the broadcast. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that because we're going to bring a lot more racing action your way. But thank you, and we'll see y'all next. Well, actually, we'll probably see y'all Saturday night. Have a good night.
Take care.